So just allow your imagination to come up and see how many things you chose not to do because of history, conditioning. It won't work out, or that's too difficult, or it seems impossible or tedious. And so now imagine the guidance. As I said in the introduction, if it is your mother who suggests that maybe don't eat the full tub of ice cream or go to bed at a certain time, this guidance is for your highest good. But then again, in this analogy, mother is a human, so will be also limited. So now imagine getting guidance from your inner self, which is connected to the quantum field. It can look for the right opportunities, the experience that you need, and the guidance. So, would you still filter out your desires? Would you still filter out what you perceive that you can or you cannot do? Or would just allow yourself to be guided on a minute to minute, moment to moment, day to day basis? Our body is designed for the survival, and our body doesn't really care about consciousness. It cares about staying alive. So something that seems dangerous to the body might be very exciting for consciousness. So is there a push and a pull between these two aspects of yourself? So just become aware of it. And just ask yourself to notice, where does guidance come from in you? And are you even aware of it? So maybe it's in the lineage or in your family history, and you're not aware of the impulses in your consciousness, but you might avoid making certain choices or make choices based on approval of your lineage or disapproval of your lineage. So just bring the awareness of a lineage to your consciousness, that you are the product of two parents and four grandparents and all the way back, and all that conditioning trickling down to you. And now that we've become aware, see if you can disentangle without dishonoring your ancestors, but just disentangle yourself from the most repetitive cycles of guidance. Imagine if these ancestors, the ones already in without physical form, and they are now in their expanded state of consciousness, would they still have that belief? Would they still have the human form belief? So imagine backwards. Your mother and father might still be alive. Someone might even have their grandparents alive. So whatever the human ancestors that are alive, and then imagine it going into a more expanded state. If your ancestors were scared of scarcity, either food, money, shelter, then their guidance in your system will be about safety and safety first, which might not be your reality today. Imagine dissolving as if these human ancestors who are now in energy form could also change their language and change their recommendations. So to be able to do something different, you don't want to unhear the guidance of experience of your lineage, but you do need to discern whether it's still appropriate. And to do something different, you need different guidance. Okay, and now as a child, did you were you taught to unhear your own guidance, to believe an external guide rather than an internal one? Go. To be original. We are all original, but to truly be original, to bring forward your flavor of whatever it is, it's about following internal guidance. Because the truth is that if we follow external guidance, it might take us to a good place, but maybe not the best. Or it could limit us or create fear or doubt. So, did you learn to unhear your own voice, your own guidance? So we might make a list of pro and cons, and that would be the mental guidance. And then the heart-based guidance. Whether it's an inner feeling, a gut feeling. And then there's the higher self guidance connected to the field. In the first two, it is usually stimulated by our desire. And in the last, it might even go against our desire. Can you hear it? Can you play with hearing it, entertain the gentle nudging of your inner being? Sometimes it can be very difficult to follow the guidance. Just imagined a ski lesson, and to get your body in the right posture might feel contradictory. You have to put your weight towards the valley rather than push away. And so the guidance you receive from your higher self could also feel sometimes contradictory. There you go. Your self-questioning opens up the pathways within you, preparing you for the transmission. Okay. So you know yourself, and just imagine that this place of guidance gets cleaned, cleared, unprogrammed, reset as much as possible. And that's any sort of guidance. Where to go, what to eat, who to visit, who not to visit. All the guidance that is in your highest good. Okay, so here we have here comes the transmission. It's more like the preparation because it's something that we already use, but it's just been hijacked somehow. Feel it in your body that certain places are released and certain places are structured. It's your perfect combination. And can you surrender whatever needs to be safe or needs to plan, control to a higher knowledge? Can you surrender to that consciousness? Allow yourself to soften. Yeah. And ask yourself, if I let go of most of the conditioning, because there is some guidance there which is necessary about staying safe. But what if I add the guidance from higher self on the field? Okay, now let it expand and settle. So if we on a in the metaphor, if our mother or a person asks us to do something and we don't want to. It's like as if we're rebellious because we might not see the reason, we might not feel that we want to do this. Would you do the same with your higher self guidance? If it looks like it's not going in the direction that you'd like, is there any resistance or rebelliousness? To follow this guidance. Okay, that feels starting to smooth out. Okay. Um, Settle it in and come on back.